I know very well how frustrating it is to display a screen like this. If you don't want it to happen again, follow all these steps. First of all, Twinmotion is a software that relies mostly on your graphic card. So the first suggestion is to always keep your GPU driver up to date. However, do this manually using the official website of your GPU brand. Don't update the driver automatically through your Windows or Mac system. For example, with NVIDIA graphic cards, go to NVIDIA site, Drivers, filter your search by your graphic card, download the latest available update and install it. Remember, it is critical during installation not to select the GeForce Experience, because otherwise the GPU will update itself with new drivers. Set up a custom installation and, most importantly, do a clean installation to get rid of all unused driver versions from your PC. I'd like to take just 20 seconds, I promise, to inform you that I'm creating the Twinmotion Masterclass learning portal, where I will guide you through the fantastic world of Twinmotion, whether you're a beginner or an expert. Click on the link in the description of this video to stay updated on all the news and secure an exclusive discount at launch. Register now using your email. Thank you so much for the support and enjoy the video. Going back to Twinmotion, in case of when opening a file you were displaying an error screen, open a new file with Twinmotion, go to Edit, Preferences, Graphic Hardware Support, and set DirectX 11. At this point, restart Twinmotion and try to open the file that was giving you problems. Regardless of whether or not you open the file, to keep a project light and workable, follow all the advice I'm about to give you. When your file starts to get heavy, to avoid any unpleasant surprises, before closing the project, hide all the scene graph and then save your work. This way, the next time you open it, the computer will have less trouble starting the scene. Always before each save, it is crucial to remove unused materials. This is essential to lighten the file from all the textures still in memory that affect the performance. Get in the habit to always clean up your unused materials. Still related to saving, I recommend you to use the resource collector in the edit menu. Both will always keep the textures in order and avoid white surfaces, and to lighten the final file. By choosing a specific path of your computer, Twinmotion will save a folder, named Maps, with inside all the textures used while you're working with Twinmotion. And in addition, it will save an optimized copy of the Twinmotion file, lighter and faster. Inside Twinmotion, on the other hand, from the Ambience menu, turn off the wind. And if you need it on your final renders, just set it on individual medias. Work only with the standard real-time engine, not Lumen or Path Tracer, and if necessary, lower the quality of the scene from the Edit menu, Preferences and Quality. Whenever my files get heavy, I always work with medium quality. However, when rendering, I set the maximum quality and render with Path Tracer or Lumen engine. Always in Twinmotion, limit as much as possible the use of animated 3D models, both from Twinmotion library, but especially those imported from outside, particle effects such as fire and water, and artificial lights. The thing that weighs down the file the most is the shadow property on the yes lights. Use it only where necessary. The last pieces of advice I will give you refer to the 3D models and textures. Always be careful what you download from the web, because the weight of each element will weigh down the final Twinmotion file. The question you need to ask yourself is it necessary to include in my project a bed, for example, that weighs over 150 megabytes? Or can I be satisfied with a bed that weighs less than 50 megabytes? Often the heaviest file is also the most qualitative, but sometimes you have to compromise. The same principle applies to materials, and textures in particular. Try to limit texture downloads to no more than 2K resolution. 8 or 16K textures can weigh as much as hundreds of megabytes. Finally, also use place tools sparingly in conjunction with vegetation. The larger a surface on which you have placed vegetation paint or scatter, for instance, the slower the file will be. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any future content, like the video to help me with the algorithm, and suggest me in the comment what topics you would like me to cover in the next video. That said, I wish you a good day or evening, and see you in the next video. Ciao!